Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and it's Debsy, and place to be, it's Debsy. Bloop, bloop, that's me. Boop, Debsy. Hey guys, and happy Sunday, and I hope everybody had a great week. If not a great week, then weekend. If not a great weekend, then at least a good weekend. So this weekend we had plenty. We didn't have a ton of snow, but it was very cold and it was very windy, and we did not leave the house at all. It was a super chill, fantastic, lazy weekend, but I will get to that in just a little bit. It is Sunday, so we're going to do a recap from last week, and then we're going to look ahead for a reset in the form of National Calendar Year. National Calendar Year. Yes, that's what it is. So, last week, starting off with work. Listen, I'm going to tell you this. I kept my cool, and surprisingly, I did not freak out that much at work. I mean, not at work in front of anybody, but just like I didn't put anybody on mute and freak out, despite quite a few problem calls that I had gotten. So that was good. Tomorrow, typically we would wait. Let me just say this. I'm working tomorrow on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. In the past, we would always have it off. We would always have that off and Good Friday off. And then they were like, no, thank you. Your department is not going to have it off, but we're going to give you an extra day off during the year. It's called a floating holiday. So we were like, okay, well, I mean, I guess it is what it is. And then come to find out that this year we do have it off. However, my supervisor had asked if there was anybody who wanted to work the day. The phones are not going to be on, so you could either do case building with faxes, or you could do like communications where you call out to like hospitals or doctor's offices or members and tell them that something was approved or denied. Okay, so listen, I don't know why I did it. I kind of know why I did it, but I said I would do it. I would work, and I would work on communications. I did it because not the company, but our department is going to be moving in a new direction, and I'm going to have a new supervisor. My supervisor that I've had for at least 12 years is retiring, and rather than me last year get an updated resume together and put in for different departments in my company, I didn't, and I dragged my feet. So I'm going to be with a new supervisor. So moving forward, I don't want to be seen as someone who like refuses to do any extra work. Like, I don't want to be viewed as the bare minimum person. So that's why I did it. So I am working tomorrow. So, I mean, I'm a person that doesn't mind working maybe every once in a while on a holiday. Like, I usually am the person that when they ask for people to work holidays, I won't work the holiday, but I'll work like the day after Thanksgiving. I'll work Black Friday because I don't do the shopping. So that's why I was like, yeah, I'll do it. Oh, by the way, I'm drinking some water out of this lovely tumbler. I love this tumbler, and it's from my friend Emily, from Emily's Life on Wheels. Love it. And there we go. And it's The Office, which, if no one knows, I am an Office super fan. So that was work. As far as books go, I finished The Second Chance Year. I would probably give that maybe about a 4. It was interesting. It was good. It was about Sadie who at the start of the book, she doesn't have a job. She's living on her brother's best friend's couch. So she's staying in his apartment rent-free because she lost her job, she lost her boyfriend, and so she's there. She wishes she could just have her old life back. So she goes to a party, a New Year's Eve party. She meets a fortune teller. She makes a wish that she would just be able to just go back in time. And she wakes up next morning and she's back with her boyfriend and she's back at this job. And in the past she was fired from the job because she spoke up. She spoke up and everybody thought she had a big mouth, but she stood up for people. And same thing with her boyfriend. Like her boyfriend, she kind of said something to a very big client of his, and they ended up breaking up. So she wants to go back and she wants to do everything over. It was good. I think it would make a good like a good Hallmark movie, because it was something different. I enjoyed it. So that is my first book done on Goodreads. I set my Goodreads challenge at 35, and I am going to be reading, next one I'm reading is Alice Feeney, Rock, Paper, Scissors. I had heard a bunch of good things about this book on TikTok. And it's like a psychological thriller. It says, Feeney lives up to her reputation as the queen of the twist. This page turner will keep you guessing. I love twisty books. So this is my next one that we're gonna be starting tomorrow. Okay, this weekend, let's get to this weekend. This weekend, it was my favorite kind of weekend. It was cozy and it was lazy. It was like, it was winter and it was windy and cold outside. And I didn't go out at all. I put an early pickup in at Walmart for Thursday. They got back to me and said, nope, we're delayed. Do you want to do it later? Do you want to do it another time? Do you want to cancel? So I made it for Friday after work. Picked up on Friday. It was pouring down rain. It was icy. I feel like it was like an icy rain. So I was scared to death driving. Because despite the fact I've lived in Western Pennsylvania my entire life, I'm still scared to death of it. So I picked that up on Friday night. I got everything I needed. Saturday, I slept in a little bit. I took down my Christmas decorations in my room because Dolly had said last week, when do you think you're gonna be taking down your tree, your Christmas tree in your room? And I was like, I don't know. I enjoy keeping it up. And same thing with downstairs. She's like, when are you gonna take this tree down? I was like, I don't know. I was gonna keep it up and put decorate it for different seasons and different holidays. And she's like, Debbie, come on. So I took everything down. I still have to decorate my room, put up everything else that I had up before. So, but I got that done. I finished watching Maestro with Bradley Cooper. It's the story of Leonard Bernstein and his wife and his love life. And it took me a few weeks to watch it. It was a movie where I liked the performances better than I liked the movie. Bradley Cooper was excellent as Leonard Bernstein, and he will probably be up for Best Actor. He will lose because he's going to be up against Cillian Murphy. Cillian Murphy from Oppenheimer will more than likely win. That's how it is with Bradley Cooper. People are always like, oh my gosh, this is an Oscar-winning performance. He could win for this. And then he's up against somebody who absolutely is hands down not going to lose, and he's going to win everything. That's how it will be this year too. So I finished that. There are quite a few good options for movies on Netflix. So I started watching May, December, and that's with Natalie Portman and Julianne Moore, because that's a movie that it won't be nominated for an Oscar, but there's a possibility that one or both of them might be nominated. So I'm watching that. I just started it. So I don't know. We'll see. I would like to watch Nyad. and that's with Annette Bening and Jodie Foster. Jodie Foster will probably be nominated, I'm thinking. So I might watch that. Also, Rustin is on Netflix, and the guy who's in that will probably be nominated. He's nominated for a Golden Globe. He was nominated for a SAG. So I will probably watch that. What else? Oh, yesterday I started a weekend of cooking. I made my easy semi-homemade Italian wedding soup, and we have a ton of it left. So we had it for yesterday. We'll have enough for like multiple meals this coming week, and I loved it. And the thing that made me so happy was my mom was like, "You make excellent soup." I never would have thought that I make soup that she likes. So there was that, and then we watched the Chiefs. We watched the Chiefs-Dolphins game last night. Today was a full day of productivity. I swept downstairs in the cellar, and then I did a bunch of cooking. I made egg roll in a bowl. That was yummy. You're going to see that on Tuesday. Tuesday, you'll see egg roll in a bowl on Tasty Tuesday. I made my own bread. Listen, this is TikTok. I found all of this out on TikTok. I made my own bread. Dolly said it was so good. Did you like that bread, Dolly? She liked it. So listen, this is what I'm thinking. Like it wasn't perfect. And yes, it did take Dolly and almost the jaws of life to get it out of the loaf pan. However, I'm thinking that I'm going to make a loaf of bread every weekend because Dolly loves, what is it? She usually has for breakfast, an English muffin. And so maybe I could start making the bread, and then that'll save her money on getting a English muffin or something. Or just, she likes toast. She likes to make toast and dip it in her coffee. So I think that'll be nice for her. So I think every weekend, I think I'm gonna make a bread. And I even found a recipe on, on TikTok for how you can make, English muffins. Why can't I think? So I don't know. I think I am going to make a bread, like a loaf of bread, at least a loaf of bread every weekend. I also, tonight for dinner, I made chicken pot pie. And that turned out yummy as well. So all of that, and now I'm here with you guys. So it was a productive weekend. It was just a great weekend where we didn't have anybody over. There wasn't any entertaining. It was just relaxing and eating and reading and watching TV. And it was just, and cooking. It was just a great, great weekend. So let's look forward to National Calendar Year next week. Tomorrow, National Bagel Day. It is National Hat Day. It is National Ice Cream Day, Strawberry Ice Cream Day. And that flows into the fun fact that my mother's favorite milkshake is, Dolly's favorite milkshake flavor is strawberry. And it is also Martin Luther King Jr. Day. I will be working. In the past, I would never really take the day off for Martin Luther King Day just because I feel like I would work it because I wanted people who would go out and celebrate the day and honor the day. I wanted them to be able to go out and do that. So it is National Martin Luther King Jr. Day tomorrow. Rightfully so, as there should be a day honoring a great inspiring American. Tuesday, it is Religious Freedom Day. It is National Nothing Day. National Nothing Day means it's a day where you celebrate nothing. You don't observe any holidays or anything, and you observe nothing. It's also National Fig Newton Day. On Wednesday, it is Hot Buttered Rum Day. It's National Bootleggers Day, and it's National Classy Day. And you're like, what is Classy Day? Well, it shows a picture of Betty White, and Betty White is classy, but Classy Day, National Classy Day is a day to celebrate those who are graced with the ability to live their lives with class, passion, and who are driven to share it with others. And they give an example of Betty White, which makes absolute sense. But they were like, what are some other women that would fit this? And my mind immediately went to Princess Diana. And they give some other examples. Rosa Parks, Nellie Bly, Bessie Coleman, Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis, and Eleanor Roosevelt. So classy, if there's classy ladies out there, then celebrate them, because on Wednesday it's National Classy Day. Thursday is National Get to Know Your Customers Day. It is National Thesaurus Day. And what state are we going to be celebrating? We are going to be celebrating Michigan Day. And a little bit of trivia. Because it is bordered by the Great Lakes, it actually has more shoreline than any of the 48 contiguous states. And when you add the other two in, and it's all 50 states, then only Alaska has more shoreline than Michigan. Interesting. Friday, it's National Popcorn Day. I was thinking about, maybe since I have Friday off, I was thinking about possibly going to see the Mean Girls musical movie. I don't know. We'll see. Saturday, it's get out there and use your gift card day. If you have gift cards laying around, go out and use them. Saturday, it's also Cheese Lovers Day. My favorite cheese is probably Munster, because it is nice and creamy. Probably Munster and then Brick, because it's real like creamy and it melts real good. It's also National Butter Crunch Day. I don't know what Butter Crunch is. And it's National Disc Jockey Day. Listen, back in college, I was on the college radio station. I was on Friday nights from 10 to 2. It was DJ Debbie D's house party. It was the house party with DJ Debbie D. That was me. On WFSE. Oh, I loved it. I loved it so much. Oh my gosh. I will have to regale you all with stories of my airwave adventures at some point. And Sunday, it's National Hyaluronic Acid Day. Listen, I don't know that that's a real day, because it said it's brought to you by La Roche-Posay. So I don't know that it's necessarily a day that you need to celebrate it. It is National Hugging Day. So give a hug to someone who needs it. It is National Granola Bar Day. And it is Squirrel Appreciation Day. Oh, so sweet. So there we go. That is the week in review. That is the look ahead. So listen, tell me in the comments, what is a success you had? Listen, here's another success. This is another success I had. My successes today and yesterday with cooking, yes. But listen, I'm going to tell you this, and please don't get grossed out. But honestly, the drain downstairs in our shower, it was clogged. And it would only, like when you would take a shower, the water would not go down. It would eventually go down once you turn the shower off, but not while you're taking a shower. So I went on to Amazon. I found something that is thin enough that you can put it down, because it has very tiny very like tiny holes, like see, like that, tiny, like that, real tiny. And I was like, oh, what am I gonna do? I know that there has to be hair, because see all this? I lose hair. Listen, I'm like a chia pet. I lose hair and it just keeps on coming back. And that's a lot. So I was like, okay, let's get it. So I got it. It's a little thing where it's like thin, and then you put the, it's like thin, but then it has like bristles, and you put it down. But on the end, you attach like a turner, like a handle. So you put it down, and then you turn, and it gets down in there, and it gets everything like hair and stuff that's down there, and it pulls it up. Listen, I really thought I was going to throw up, because it's just, you know what I mean? When you get hair out, oh, it's gross. Like, I could throw up right now, but I really thought, and I said out loud to myself many times, I'm going to throw up. I'm going to throw up, and I'm going to throw up. Guess what I didn't do? I didn't throw up. And I unclogged it like a champ, and it's working. So there we go. So in the comments below, please tell me one success. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's that you didn't throw up while you were unclogging the drain, or it's if you know, I don't care. Anything, whatever the success is, I want to hear it. I love getting comments, and I love talking to you guys. So tell me in the comments something that you feel good about last week. And let's lift, and even if there was something that you didn't feel great about, let's put it out there so we can all lift each other up. So with that being said, if nobody told you yet today, I love you. You're loved, seen, and heard. Please make sure that you put love, kindness, compassion, acceptance, hope, and positivity out there, and understanding. Please take care of one another. And number one, be aware of your surroundings at all times. And number two, please be safe. And please, if you're someplace where it is cold, please stay warm and please stay safe. And I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow, possibly for who knows what. Okay, bye guys. Look at my homemade bread. It's not perfect, but look at it. I made bread. Look at my bread. Look at my big hand. Wait a minute. What did you think?
Very good. Very
Okay.
good.
Yay! Woo! Look at that. I made bread. It's not burnt. It took the jaws of life to get it out of the pan. Look at that. Ooh, thanks to Dolly, it's out.